Hello and welcome to this week's Oracle card reading for week commencing the 2nd of April 2018. This is our first reading into April. I will link April's monthly video down below this video if that's something that you'd like to check out. I'm so appreciative of you tuning in every week. It does mean a lot to me. So we're going to pull our 3 cards to symbolize the beginning, the middle, and the end of this week to see what global energies are affecting us and how we can use those energies to navigate through our lives and to find out what the divine's messages are for us this week. How, I always see these oracle card readings as a way for the divine to communicate with us. A very simple, straightforward way for the divine to communicate clear messages to us, and so that is our intention for this week. So let's see what cards come up. So we have our 3 cards. The card for the beginning of the week, Archangel Gabriel makes an appearance, and it is balanced. So at the beginning of this week, we may be asked to find some peace of mind, some sort of balance in our lives. This could mean that perhaps we're working too hard and we need to have a bit more fun, or perhaps we've been hitting the social scene a bit much and now we need to knuckle down and really put that work in and not rest on our laurels. But Gabriel is this archangel who is very loud. If you look at the sort of Christian story, Gabriel is the angel that comes to Mary and announces that she's going to have a child. And really, I always feel like that's a metaphor for how much this angel can communicate with us, how very clear this angel comes through. A lot of people, when they start working with angels, Gabriel is one of the first angels that comes to them because she or he, I see Gabriel's energy as quite feminine, has this way of really helping us to open our eyes. So we may be getting some clear signs at the beginning of this week on how we can incorporate more balance into our lives. Physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, grounding ourselves. So, moving into springtime in the Northern Hemisphere, want to go into it in a grounded way, or if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, the same. When our seasons change, when we have those things, it's important for us to have that balance because new energies do come in. So that's something to consider at the beginning of this week. As we move into the middle of the week, Archangel Raphael makes an appearance and the card is Earth Force. Wow. Last week, the messages that came through were very much about specifically towards the end of the week, was very much about the fact that collectively we are wanting to make a difference to the planet. This is going to be a reoccurring theme for the entirety of this year, I believe, but the middle of this week, we may be really feel like we're an advocate for the planet. So we could be getting involved in signing petitions, sharing them on social media, anything that involves the environment, animals, nature, anything like that, our seas. And Raphael's this angel of healing, so it's about us wanting collectively to heal the planet. Maybe we go out and pick trash up in our local community or some sort of gestures when we're all putting that intention out there that we want to heal the planet. What we're really saying as well is we want to heal ourselves, we want to heal collectively as humans. And so it is this massive shift that I feel is happening. It's really quite intense, emotional, and beautiful. And so if any of us are worrying about the planet at the moment, maybe just spending a little time just talking to Raphael out loud or in our minds and asking how we can individually go about doing that, because he may give us some really good ideas. And as we move into the end of the week, Gabriel again, very loud. She wants to come through again. And this time the card is inspiration. Ordinarily, I would say about inspiration, it's about our ideas. It's about just feeling inspired, getting inspiration from things. But with this card, the first thing that sort of jumps out is that there's an image of a planet on this card. And so, given the energy of the middle of the week, which was this Earth Force Raphael energy, I really feel that we're going to be inspired in some way to do something to do with the planet. Again, with petitions, charitable work, raising money, coming up with new initiatives. It could even be that in the news this week, some sort of new initiative about renewable energy comes up or something, because it's about feeling inspired about wanting to heal the planet. So, and also to balance ourselves. So just to recap, we're balancing ourselves, we're grounding ourselves at the start of this week. Some advocacy work in the middle of the week. It's important to remember though that we can be peaceful advocates. We can be spiritual activists. So in other words, we can stand up and fight for what's right. A lot of people may feel that if you're spiritual, then you have to let everything go, take everything on the chin, be a very quiet person. That's not necessarily true. A lot of the most spiritual leaders in the world have been loud, have fought for the rights of themselves and other people. So it is well, documented that we can stand up for our beliefs, do what we feel is right, sign those petitions, be that advocate, be that peaceful anarchist. But at the same time, we're doing it in a loving, compassionate way. So there's no hatred or fear injected into making a change. But there's definitely a drive forwards to want to make that change. So passionate week, I feel. So that is what's going on for week commencing the 2nd of this week. So I hope that you've enjoyed the reading this week and that it's made sense for you. If you'd like to order your own personal reading to find out what energies are going on in your own personal life, and what angels are working with you as well, then I will leave all that information in the description box down below this video. I so appreciate you tuning in each week. And until we speak again next week, I'm sending you so much love. Lots of love, Alyssa.